Good evening and welcome to everyone. You join us for this 2020 match between the Bangalore Crowns and the Kolkata Kits. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions, and it's pretty apparent, even before you take a proper look, that they'll be looking at batting first on this pitch. It's very dry on top, and it could make any run chase later quite difficult. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Great work, David. We're going down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
Perhaps going against conventional wisdom here, maybe they can see something we don't. But they'll want to be right about that, or the bowlers could be set for a long day.
Players look ready, the umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
The field comes up, looking to stop the easy singles.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
They'll get at least one.
Bowlers in.
Singh gets off the mark.
Wait there.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Wait there.
Singh shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Bowled, perfect Yorker, brilliant bowling.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Wait on. Yeah.
They'd look for a couple here.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
du Plessis, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yeah.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Wait on.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Over. The Knight Riders are 11 for 1.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yeah.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Keepers.
More decisive running may have gotten them 2. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Keepers in.
A couple on offer here. Drives and misses everything.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Edge. Unplayable. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yeah.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yeah.
Huge edge.
Keepers.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah.
Massive chance. Could that be out? Looks so.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yeah.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
7 runs added in that over. The Knight Riders are 25 for 2. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Wait there.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Great shorter ball, well played though, didn't flinch. Was able to leave the ball comfortably. And that's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Wait.
Just dropped too short, and that's flown too high.
They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Just the sort of delivery you want as a follow-up to a no ball.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Willie from the south end.
Jarvis will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Wait. Up.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Quick onto that in the infield. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
End of the over. Time for a little bit more freedom in the field. The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yeah.
Singh takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Wait on.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Waiting.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Brilliant diving stop.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Wait on.
The Royal Challengers found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Maxwell into the attack now from the south end.
Yep.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep.
Edge. Keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. And with that, they're off the mark.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yeah.
Big edge.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Waiting.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over.
5 for 3.
Ahmed, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Superbly played through the covers for 4.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing, lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep. Ballers. Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Yeah.
Massive edge. There'll be 1 run here for them. misses everything.
Ahmed with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
6 runs added in that over. The Knight Riders are 51 for 3. Sharma back on now.
The captain is going with the spinner.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
They'll get at least 1.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
4 overthrows, the throw was unnecessary and, as it turns out, pretty costly.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
End of the over. The Knight Riders are 61 for 4.
Wait.
Gurbaz shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yeah.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keepers.
Good return, back from the deep. Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. A well-directed short ball sways out of the way.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
End of the over, 3 off it. The Knight Riders are 64 for 4. Going with pace now.
Medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Wait on.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yeah.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Pick that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Du Plessis, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
Ahmed with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
Straight to the fielder.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Waiting.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Edged. Unplayable. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Ahmed getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters. Patel from the south end.
Wait there.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Dives and takes a nice catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Quick onto that in the infield.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yes.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Good throw from the deep, on target. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Waiting.
Southie shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it. A little late on that, no runs scored.
Yeah.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Willie, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Edge, what a ball!
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Edge, amazing delivery. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Thick edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
Power and precision in that shot.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Saudi has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yeah.
Nice shot, runs possible.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Drives and misses everything.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. The Knight Riders are 84 for 7. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yes.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yeah.
Time that brilliantly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Wow, that's missed the lot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yes.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, it raced to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Huge edge. That's the over. The Knight Riders are 99 for 7. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Good shot, a beauty.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Can't get that outside the ring field.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. There'll be 1 run here for them. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Right on.
Southey will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Yes.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads and not the bat.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Gone! Fine catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yes.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Superbly played through the covers for 4.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Strong appeal. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Looking good so far, no issue with the bounce. Clearly impact in line, not much to argue there. Not hitting a thing, ends up wasting a review.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Misses everything.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Beaten on the drive.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wait on. Wait. Yeah. Ball is in.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Catch it.
Taken. A really good one too.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
And the innings comes to an end. The Royal Challengers will need 121 runs. The openers will be keen to knock off these runs quickly. Not a huge total to chase down. The bowlers will need to make early inroads if they're to make it interesting.
Wait on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Nice bowling.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery, maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Waiting.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Waiting.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Always backing the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Out!
Yeah!
What a catch!
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Super piece of timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
9 runs added in that over. The Royal Challengers are 9 for 1. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. Saudi, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Nice bowling.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there. That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Catch it!
Yes, lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down. Times it nicely.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Du Plessis has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yes.
Great shot.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Wait on.
Great work.
Yeah.
Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Maxwell, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Nice bowling.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
One ball.
Straight to the fielder. Trouble. Oh, gone.